Hello everyone and welcome back to my video blog. I believe most of you have read my most recent email about the state of the current market, and I mentioned to you that late last year, early this year, now we are feeling a buyer's market, whereas homes stay longer on the market. Okay, when the Federal Reserve have increased the additional 0.5% on the federal discount rate in December, and then when the interest rate earlier this year has moved all the way up to close to 5% on the 30-year fixed mortgage. Okay, so recently with the talk of the Federal Reserve discount, the decreasing the discount rate to up to 0.5% soon, the market has reacted pretty well, and right now the mortgage is down almost 1%. It's actually 1%, and then with a close to 4% and a high 3%, and then listen, jumbo rate is around 3.6% fixed. Okay, so it's incredible rate. Okay, so what does it mean for people that are on the fence? You are on the fence about thinking about selling. Well, it's a good time because inventory is low right now. The sellers still can ask for their price as compared to 6 months ago, where the market is kind of cooling down and is more a buyer's market where seller has to discount on the asking price to get a home sold. Okay, and what does it mean to buyers? Don't get discouraged, especially for first-time home buyers. Okay, it's a great news. Even though on my email I mentioned that the price of housing price has increased somewhat, it's only a single digit, but we drop 1% interest rate, you can buy 20% more in house buying power. Okay, so remember, 1% interest rate drop, you can buy 20% more in a house. Okay, so you can qualify for more than buying a house. So first time home buyer, don't forget, I have mentioned that one many years ago about the mortgage credit certificate. It's a powerful tool. Okay, in LA, to qualify for a mortgage credit certificate is pretty lenient. A family of 2 person can qualify with up to $125,000 in income. A family of 3 or more can go to $145,000. Okay, so you should know many within your family, friends, something like that, that can qualify this program for first-time home buyer. And actually, this is also good for refinancing. Okay, so if you have taken a course of mortgage credit certificate and you miss it because somehow your lender didn't mention to you when we refinance that you can talk to a lender who is certified for this program to get you a recertification for the MCC. Okay, so what does it do on the MCC? Just a reminder, you can deduct up to 20% of the interest payment that you pay annually, dollar for dollar, against your tax liability. Let's say that you have a annual interest payment of $16,000. 20% is $32,000. So you have $32,000 that you can write off dollar to dollar against your tax liability. Let's say that your tax liability is $7,200. There's $3,200 tax credit for you to offset it. So you only have to pay for $4,000, or you can get more back as a refund on your tax return. Okay, so there's a certificate given to you. You just show it to your tax accountant, your tax person, and then they will know how to fill out that form. Okay, so that is great news. Okay, 1% drop interest rate, you can buy 20% more in house. And for first time buyer, don't forget the mortgage credit certificate. And if you want to know more, give me a call, or you can do Google research, and then you call me who to refer you to the right loan agent who has that kind of program, where they qualify to do lending. Until next time, stay safe, stay happy.